Miss Roberson, you are charged with driving while intoxicated.
Here we go again. Another DWI case. But this one about to take a wild turn when the judge learns just how deep Miss Robersonson's criminal record really goes.
You're facing up to 6 months in jail and/or a $2,000 fine.
The words prior criminal history always make a courtroom tense. Watch how carefully the defense tries to downplay it. But the judge isn't buying it.
So this was, they applied for PTI and were denied. Is that what?
Yes, Judge.
What was the reason for the denial?
Due to prior criminal history out of state.
Any prior DWIs?
Yes, out of Louisiana.
How many?
One.
What happened on that case?
The
Stick of time served? You know?
Let me see. Louisiana is tricky in terms of how we can view their criminal history.
Please. If she has a prior conviction for DWI, Brock, I'm not doing this. I can't.
From my understanding, Your Honor, it wasn't a DWI, the prior conviction. I think it was something alcohol related, but I don't think it was a DUI or DUI.
I'm having them look.
I mean,
I believe we would have to reach out to the agency out in Louisiana to find out what the disposition that was.
Kayla, do you mind running a PSR on Miss Roberson, please?
Judge, I can also reach out to Hazel. I heard that see infection on it.
What does it say there? Does it say?
It says the container vehicle operating vehicle while intoxicated, security and shields. I don't know this position, but those are, so we can reach out to shoot there, but I'll get everything. Figure out the information on this case.
That's the moment the hammer drops. This judge isn't playing nice anymore, and you can almost feel the frustration from years of seeing repeat offenders walk away.
Okay. Brock,
yes, sir.
I need time.
Okay.
You need to
How long do
understand
you?
something, that I take this extremely seriously. And when I have someone who continually picks up DWIs, no more proverbial slaps on the wrist. It's not going to happen. I have the ability to accept or reject a plea bargain agreement. If I reject it, then you will be allowed to withdraw your plea and we can either set up a trial or renegotiate something, but I'm not going to continue to do the same thing in hopes that, well, I hope nothing happens in the future. It's not going to happen. So I guess what we can do is, you want to roll it till Monday, Brock?
She's coming from Dallas. Remember, this is the one that's coming from Dallas, Your Honor. So
Okay, so
I've
I
been
guess
trying to keep her coming back and forth because she's been coming almost every week.
So, Brock,
So
I didn't know this.
and Judge, we're reaching out to Lafayette Powers right now, to see if the information that we're going to stand out.
Okay, just can you chat me your cell phone? And then
Yes,
I can
sir.
reach out to you when we have something.
Sounds good, Your Honor.
Okay, thanks, bud.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Sorry.
Please tell me her criminal history as you see it, because I don't understand why the county can't get me a version of criminal history that I can see. It sucks, but I don't understand why I have to rely on others. Please enlighten me with her criminal history.
Just a caveat here. Anything in Louisiana, we're gonna have to go to their website trying to figure it out because Louisiana and CIC does not show these conditions.
Yes.
I get it, but at least let me know how much criminal history she has.
She has no history in Harris County for a casino judge. And then out of Florida, I see a resisting that, yes, out of Florida, that looks like it was a pretrial diversion. And then out of Louisiana, yes, There is all the dispositions are unknown, as they say this.
Sure.
The manufacturing of a controlled substance,
What?
failure to obey traffic signals, resisting arrest, failure to, open container in a vehicle, operating a vehicle while intoxicated, and battery of a police officer. So those are all the things that I see, but I don't know anything about
So
convictions.
Brock, it looks like the OUI was dismissed, right?
This is the heart of the case. The judge isn't just punishing a person. He's making a statement about accountability and public safety. But is it justice or just tough talk?
That's correct.
Yes.
The operating-
And then I went to the Lafayette County website on the misdemeanors that I'm able to see, and they all are, they all look like they are noticed. Oh, Larry said that.
At what point do we need to get your attention to realize that we are serious about public safety? What do we need to do to get your attention? Because it obviously continues to happen.
Oh, Your Honor.
But you now stand charged with yet another DWI. Brock,
I'm here, Your Honor. Hello?
yeah. Here's
Yeah,
what
so
I'm
I'm saying, I'm here.
Here's what I'm gonna do, Brock. I am going to follow this agreement, but you will be required to pay the DPS fines and fees and all the court costs in this case. And if you fail to pay it, for every $100 you owe, you will sit 1 day in jail. You're going to roll out of here with about $3,500 in surcharges and fines and fees. So
Did you catch that? Rich criminal history. That a rare, brutally honest phrase from a judge. And it shows just how fed up he's become.
I hope that this is the
Yeah.
right call. Yeah,
Your Honor, if you don't mind, so she just recently found out that she's pregnant. That's the reason why she wanted to do the time served, because of the travel back and forth and due to the pregnancy. I don't want there to be some kind of financial impediment if she is not able to work after having the baby or prior to, a couple of months before the baby. So that's the only reason why I'm saying something, Your Honor.
then
regarding
I mean, with her
surcharges.
criminal history, with her rich criminal history, then I don't think I'm gonna do this then. Because, she has a prior one, I get that it's dismissed. She has a prior manufacturing delivery, resisting arrest, battery on a police officer. Now we have a DWI.
Yes, Your Honor.
You tell me, but the continued slaps on the wrist, stop. I don't know how to get your attention. I'm hoping that this is the way. But you can go talk to your lawyer, figure out what you want to do. But I'm not down with it continuing to happen. All I want is my public to be safe. And I'm going to try to do it in the best way that I can. So if you'd like, you can, step outside, talk to your lawyer, and we can just revisit it, and you just tell me when you're ready. Please.
Your Honor, is it possible that if you want the fines and the fees, that's fine, Your Honor, but can we at least waive the DPS fees, Your Honor? We do either or instead of both.
No,
I
I'm
just
not
don't want
gonna,
to
if
Your
we
Honor,
do a
which is right
time
back in
served
front of
on this case, I'm not gonna waive it. Rob,
Well, I don't want to set her up, Your Honor, where she's right back in front of you with those fees.
I
Your
will
Honor. That's the
I
only
will
reason
give
I'm
her
asking.
2 years to pay, and it ends up being like $30 to $40 a month.
Okay, yeah, with 2 years to pay, then that should be fine, Your Honor.
So you wanna go talk to her and see?
Yeah, tell her to give me a call right now.
There are 2 very important lessons that you need to learn here after you walk out.
The warning is crystal clear. One more mistake, and it's straight back behind bars. But here's the twist. She's pregnant. Should the court show compassion? Or is accountability overdue? What do you think?
The first one is your record sucks. It's not good. You ever get pulled over in a car, an officer's going to see OUI, DWI, this. Do you think that they're going to treat you well? Do you think that they're going to take it to the third degree on you whenever you get pulled over? If I were you, even if you've had a sip of alcohol, the slightest thing, don't get into a car because you're taking a huge risk, not only with endangering the public, which is what I care about, but you. Because you, with your record, you'll be going probably right back to jail. And what we're doing today, from now on, you're facing a minimum of 30 days in jail. Don't matter what you pick up from now on in misdemeanor court. Do you understand? The reason we're doing this is because I want to get your attention. Obviously, it has not worked in the past, and I'm hoping that this will. You're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You've worked out an agreement. They're offering you 3 days in jail with credit for the 2 days that you've done. You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. So once you accept this agreement, there's no turning back. It will go on your record. It will be there for the rest of your life, even thereafter you die. Do you understand? I'm going to suspend your license for 180 days because of this plea. How much your court cost?
And the fine was set at 3,000?
Yeah. It's not above a 15, is it?
No. Give me one.
I know it's not pled as such, but I'm curious. Is it above a 15?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is it really?
The second one was actually below 0.15. That's why they've been pleaded as a 0.15.
Was it a 15 and a 14, or what was it?
It was blood. It was a .161.
It was blood at a 16, Brock.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I got it
Had
confused.
they repled this, it would be a $4,500 surcharge that you would be responsible for. Now, it's only a $3,000 surcharge. 3,420. You will be required to pay $3,420. I will give you a 2-year payment plan. If you don't pay, I will issue a warrant. And for every $100 you owe, you will sit 1 day. Do you understand? So don't take this as a joke. All right. I'll have you, or how do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty? I'm going to find you guilty. I'm going to follow the agreement. Good luck to you, Miss Roberson.
Did you take 2 days credit toward your court costs?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Brock.
Thank you, Your Honor. My be excused.
Take care, man.
Thanks.
Have a great day.
You too.